Hello, my name is Julie. Welcome to my channel. You're watching Treasures Made from Yarn. Dollar Tree haul. Okay, probably not much of a haul, but stuff from Dollar Tree. So I guess I'm blessed, per se, that Lincoln, Nebraska has multiple Dollar Trees. And I haven't checked out this Dollar Tree to see if they had yarn, and it's one of the ones that's closer to where I live. And to my surprise, they do. But I didn't just got yarn. I saw the craft fabric and I was thinking, I need to start lining. I want to get some to line the bag, so let's see, this fabric, I got the 100% cotton ones. They have other kind. They had like felt, well not felt, flannel maybe, the best word. So anyway, this is 18 by 21 inches, or 45 by 72 by 53.34 centimeters, and these are 100% cotton. So I was thinking of this one for this bag. I thought that would make a very good lining for this bag. I like this one. I don't know if I have a particular bag that this is going to go in yet, so I just got an extra one. But this one, I had opened one. I did open one already to see how it actually looked, and what I didn't like is that these are a sticker. They're stuck to the fabric. Not that happy about that. So yeah, sticker still stuck to the fabric, but I definitely was thinking of this one for my hippie bag. Put that on the inside. I did find a way that I can do the lining without using sewing machine. Stuck in here. That's this thing. Oh, yep. Put the holes in it and then crochet the border. But I think I will. I do own a sewing machine. I relatively know how to sew. I think I will actually pull out the sewing machine and sew up some liners. And what I remember, I gotta do something about this fringe. So I think you either sew that, but I do own, I think it's, I don't know what kind of shears. It's the one that looks like it's got teeth on it. I think that keeps also, but how it's designed, it will keep that, if you cut it with those scissors, it'll keep it from fraying. But it looks like I'm gonna have to wash that, try to get, or I'll keep picking at it, try to get the rest of the sticker off the lining. I unfortunately don't own an iron anymore, which, from what at least I know, if you sew, an iron could be a very critical part of doing sewing. But so, oh, I found a pink one. I forgot I had a pink one in here. These are cute. Might see what existing bags I have already, or I could make the lining first and then make the bag around the lining, which might be an option. The yarn I got that I don't think I've ever bought from Dollar Tree is the Just Chenille Melody. Let's see. So, well, actually, this I got all the ones that they had available. Colors they have. Which one? This one's navy. That one's tan. Black. And I got, oh, this is burgundy. So I got each one of those colors. Oh, it says it's $1.25. These are 65 yards, or 60 meters. 1.76 ounces, or 50 grams. 100% polyester, and it says it's a bulky 5. Well, because it's I wouldn't have considered that a bulky 5. So I'm also thinking that, hey, we're not going to see it's going to be hard to see the stitches. That's just how the way it is. But I was thinking, my mother was testing out a theory that we put, this is kind of like your common hat pattern, but instead of going into the stitches, we go in between the stitches. That worked out pretty nice. So I might do that with these. But again, I was thinking of making cute things with these, like cats and amigurumi with these too. So yeah, very nice. I do like the color, but I bet you that still would make a cool hat. I think these colors together would make a cool hat, or at least these two together make a cool hat. And those two together would make a hat. Alright. You know what? I think I'm going to get started. We're going to use these two colors because it's probably friendlier, camera friendly. So we are going to move over to where I do my tutorial and make a hat. And hopefully 2 is enough because it's 100 some yards. Let's see, the hook there, see if they recommend a hook size. Size K, but I think I'm going to go with a J. Be right back. Alright, I'm going to start with the brown. Or tan. It was tan. Right. Alright, I'll make a magic ring. That's usually how I do it. So, okay, see magic ring. Usually we'll wrap it around twice, hook underneath, grab it like that. Chain 1. To secure it, I'm going to put 10 double crochets in here. So yeah, you can already tell, yeah, you're not going to see the stitches on these. Ooh, but it's soft. Alright, I got a 10 in there. I'm going to pull my ring shut. Yeah, you can tell. Yeah, it's starting to fall apart. Pull it shut. Here we are. Yeah, that might be an issue for trying to pull it shut. So also you can see you can't see the stitches. So, but you're gonna have to feel your way. I am going to actually want to join and pull up navy. I mean, we're not going to join in top of the stitch. We're going to go in between the first and the second, and we're just going to drop. I'm going to drop the new color. Or if you're using all one solid color, you drop the same color. But yeah, I'm just going to chain 1 for the moment. And in that same space, we're going to do 2 double crochets. So yeah, we're going in between. So obviously we find the second and the third one. We work, it might be easier to find it in between than trying to find the top of it. So in between stitches, we're going to do 2 more. Yeah, in between the next 2 stitches is 2 more. So we're going to do this around till you get back to the end of the row. I made it back around. So we should have a total of like 20 stitches there. Again, we're going to join by going not on top of that, but in between the first and second. I'm going to draw up our other color. Our first color, which was tan. Just going to chain 1, and we're going to put 2 double crochets in that same stitch. That's our same area. They're not going. We're going between the stitches, not in the stitches. And then 1 double crochet in between the next 2 stitches, and that's the pattern around. In between, then we go in between the next 2 stitches and make 2 double crochets. Then in the next one is 1 double crochet. So that's a standard repeat around. So I'm going to do that till I get back. Alright, so I'm at the end of this round. And like before, we're going to put our hook between the first and second stitches. And pull up our other color, which is the navy. Chain 1. Then we'll put 2. Single crochets in between our first 2 stitches, and then 1, and then we'll put 1 in between the next 2 double crochets, and 1 in the next double crochets. So an increase of 2 double crochets and 1 double crochet in the next 2, or in between. We're working in between, that's right. Number 2. In between next 2 stitches, it's 2. And 1 stitch in between the next 2 stitches. And another stitch in between the next 2 stitches. So, okay, we're going to repeat that pattern around. And then I will be back. Alright. I have finished the next round. So, depending on who you're making this for, you might at some point want to measure your crown here. So I was making this into a doll hat, but if you're making like an infant or a baby hat, you could probably stop here. But I am going to do at least one more round of increases before I take a measurement. If you're using maybe not this yarn, but something thicker, like an actual true size 5 or 6, this last row will be, might be the last row, but we're dealing with the Chenille Medley yarn, so I know at least I have to do one more row of increases. So as before, I'm going to put my to join to finish up the round. We're going to put our hook in between the first and second double crochets and pull up the new color, chain 1, and in that same space between the first and second double crochet, we're going to do 2 double crochets. And then we're going to do 1 double crochet between the next 2 double crochets for the next 3. So a double crochet here and there and there. So like, okay, 1 double crochet between the next 2 double crochets. 1 double crochet in between the next 2 double crochets. 1 double crochet in between the next 2 double crochets. And then that is our repeat pattern for this round. An increase 2 and 1 for the next 3. So between the next 2, which you can see where the increase was, put 2 double crochets in between the next 2 stitches. Next 2 double crochets and 1 double crochet between the next 2 crochets for the next 3. That is the repeat pattern for this round. I'm going to finish this round and I will be back. Well, at this point I finished this round and we have 50 stitches around. So at this point I'm going to measure the hat. It is about 6 and 6.5, so that is approximately the size. I might have done one more row of increase if it was for me, but I think I'm going to donate this hat, so I think I am going to finish up increases. But I think 6.5 to 7 is the standard crown size for an adult hat. Feel free to mention in the comments if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I've watched enough hat tutorials to know that about 6.5 to 7 is about adult size hat. So pretty much we're doing no more increases. So all it is now at this point is just single crochet in between all the double crochets. So we would join between the first and the 2, second, a loop, chain 1, and just do 1 double crochet in every stitch. Alright, so I'm going to do that. Usually I found it maybe like 14 rows, 10, 14. So we're only on row 6. This is a bulky yarn. We might only need 10 rows. So I just wound up my, here it is. You would probably want to go, so it's about 6 inches. Or try it on if you like outfits. I like to have it so at least covers my ear, and it's probably about 6 inches. So we just keep back and forth, changing colors. And that is that hat. So pretty much this was a yarn. And that's it. You go and then you finish off when you're done. And if you want, you can do 1 row of single crochets for the hat. So yeah, kind of like it. It is kind of hard to frog. So alright, this will probably give you a basic understanding. This is a basic hat, but we're working in between the stitches instead of that. And so far, as far as that, I love how this feels so far. It's really soft. Other than maybe, you know, it was $1.25, so you can see here I got bits and pieces of, but that might be for pulling it into a magic chain. So, because I don't see any blue bits. I don't see any blue bits, but they're, yeah, it probably doesn't. But yeah, you can also see the ends. So yeah, it pulls, yeah, kind of pulls apart kind of easy there too. So, all right, that's, but you know, it's a Dollar Tree. But it, overall, I don't think it's bad for a budget yarn. Be very nice. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna keep working on this. Let's see, where's my other hat? Let's do my other hat. Oh yeah, I took that off. Oh yeah, as I was gonna say, it was getting warm wearing this, so I took that off. But, yeah, very soft. I can make a decent hat. So I'll keep working on this until I have this done. So I don't know what it is about Dollar Tree. It's just, I went in there just like it's kind of fun just looking at all this stuff. And, you know, I was watching a mother with her kids, or I'm assuming it was her kids, you know, looking through the toy aisles saying that you can pick out something. Well, it's $1.25, so one way to treat the kids with something that's not going to break the bank is like, here, pick out a toy. And there's some decent toys in there. I almost considered picking up something for the grandkids, but I didn't. I just bought what you just saw. I was going to look for another pair of mittens, you know, or gloves, but my hands were full of the yarn. It's like, no, I didn't. But then again, you know, saying that I can tell you that the gloves, they're just basic gloves that usually wear out after a while. They always get caught on my wedding ring. So, anyway, let me know in the comments if you've used this yarn or what you think of yarn from the Dollar Tree. I don't mind it at all. Even the basic worsted weight yarn I think is a good solid yarn. But anyway, that is all I have for this video. If you did like this video, please give it a like. If you see more content like this, please subscribe to my channel. I want to thank you always for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Maybe with a finished hat. Bye now.